Salutations, my beautiful bastards. This is your financial commander, the airdrop expert, Sergeant LL. And today we're going to be talking about Blast, which we did mention last year when they started out their yield program. But now they have launched their Blast Sepolia Testnet, which has led many dapps being deployed on the chain. And a lot of those projects already have announced airdrops. And that's what we're going to be doing here today, looking into all these campaigns that are currently ongoing. Starting off with the main campaign, which is very similar to Manta Paradigm, and this is going to be ending in May. Next month, you are already able to basically withdraw your funds from this, so that's actually quite bullish. So there's not really a long lock time for your funds, and the way it works is you are essentially bridging out either Ethereum, either Tether, or the Lido Ethereum. And this will basically give you out these points, and these points are basically leading into spins. And when you spin, you are essentially getting out points, and these points are allocating into the eventual airdrop. So right now, I have 50,000 points, and I have deposited 5 Ethereum. And there are some people under me who have deposited, and I'm currently looking for people to invite, but I don't want to give invites again for free because, as you can see, a lot of these people that I invited over haven't deposited anything, and I'm losing invite points. So like in Manta that we did, that once I get the permanent invite, which is the team's total sum of 20 Ethereum, I will be once again doing a giveaway. I probably will be doing a giveaway regardless, but I will be doing a Blast giveaway once the actual chain launches. So once you get these spins, so the spins are per week, and those are totally based on the bridged sum and the bridged amount of your referrals. And once you basically spin, you will be seeing this interface. So now we got 1,000 and 100 points, and this is accumulated to my total points. And now my leaderboard rank will be basically going up. And so that's kind of like cool. There's a lot more transparency here, and the rules are a lot more clearer, and you can mathematically basically, instead of like having that weird NFT system that we had on Manta, you just have points, and anybody can have basically a good luck of spitting out good points, which will be getting you, good rewards once the thing launches. And here is a bit of like an explanation about how everything going. All these funds that they're basically doing are giving you yield. Sadly, these are not using the eigen layer, so you're not going to be getting eigen layer points here. And I actually correct something that I said earlier. The withdrawals will be enabled this month in February, and the airdrop distribution is going to be happening in May. So until May, we have 3 months to basically grind this project out, and until then, you can accumulate points throughout for the main Blast airdrop. But obviously, there are other tokens in the chain which are worth looking into. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. And by the way, if you're shilling your own links, I'm going to be deleting those comments, so don't bother. And you can get my links by contacting me on Twitter or Telegram or Discord in case you're going to be depositing a good sum of money. Now, just a quick reminder, I've also have the Airdrop Spreadsheet. This can be found in the description of the video. So in case you want to look for other airdrops to farm out throughout multiple different blockchains, go definitely check this one out. Another way to basically get points on this Blast thing is to actually stake out your blur. Right now, there's a bit of a display glitch going on the actual chain. And right now, you're going to be getting points based on how long you have basically staked out your blur. And I have actually started on the first day, and there was a huge bonus on the beginning week or so. And I think it was like 6x or something like that. And then you get a multiplier per month. So you can get 1.5x multiplier right now if you're going to be starting staking out now until May. So this is another way if you don't want to deposit Ethereum and you want to stake these. I'm not sure are you able to unstake these, because right now, as you can see, this logging is kind of like glitching out for whatever reason. But I think it might be browser related. I'm not really 100% sure here. But yeah, you actually can withdraw them. So yeah, this is not like, tying you into anything like really, really big. And we don't know what is the accumulation of the blur staking versus the other one, but I assume this is going to be less. Then there is this big bag competition. This is for people like wanting to launch their own dapps, and then there's going to be jury, which are going to be rating your things, and you're going to be getting rewards for this. So in case you're going to be looking into until February 21st, there's a time to basically launch something on the chain. There's a multitude of things already being launched, so it's kind of a big competition, but you know, you want grants, this is one way to do it. So one of the first dapps we have here is Blaster Swap, and this one also has an airdrop campaign. You need to join their Discord and follow them on Twitter. Here is my invite code. People can join in, and you're going to be getting 300 Blast pre-tokens and 10% of bridging reward of each referral. So basically, yeah, this is, I guess these are a bridged amount of the Sepolia testnet. So yeah, right now the Launchpad and swaps are not available as of right now. And then there is this post that you can do, the basically, and snapshot will be taken afterwards. So you can post it also on social media to basically get extra points. So, and yeah, so basically I have 5 Ethereum. So based on the amount that I have done throughout the main campaign, which we talked about first, this is going to be giving out the pre-tokens. So I got 10,000 because I had 5 Ethereum. In case people don't have anything, let me know how much points you're going to be getting by participating on this. Moving on, we quickly discussed about the campaigns for Blast. So there's a multitude in Galax. Very easy quests, mostly just Twitter follows and retweets. And we have BlastOff, BlastUp, BlastScore. We're going to be testing all this in this video, but there are a couple of ones here. Rubik, bondings, blah, blah, blah. There are many of these, and like around 12, I think, in total. So those are the ones that you want to be doing in order to be eligible for their respective airdrops. And also, maybe these are also accumulating into the main Blast airdrop. Moving on, we have Rogue X. And actually, this is not on Rogue X. Let me open up. This is Rogue X. So this is on Testnet, spot and perpetual trading. And once again, as I said, like everything is on Testnet, and you need to just bridge your Sepolia Ethereum over here, and you can do swaps as you please. And so basically, you just have this great opportunity to accumulate these trades, and these are going to be accumulating you funds. Obviously, you know, pull in some money here, I guess. And like, apparently there's Blast Testnet token apparently as well. So you want to do bunch of volume and do back and forth and do perpetuals as well. And that's going to be getting you some rewards, obviously, in case they're going to be deciding to reward the testnet users. That may not be the path for every project out there. Then there is BlastScore, and this is a separate page with different projects here, like ECX, Allspark Finance, Blast Penguins, which is an NFT project, Natrium, and Rogue X, and BlastScore's own thing. And there's a couple of tasks here, all ending in 11 days. So you have roughly 2 weeks to basically complete these. These are extra quests. There seems to be a referral program into this as well. And you can find your score in the chain here, see how much you have interacted with the Blast Sepolia, for example. So right now I have 540, which is, I guess, based on multiple different things. Moving on, we have Allspark Finance. This is a perpetual DEX. There's a couple of different things that you can do here. Connecting your wallet, entering code. If I don't have those codes on the description, you might have to find them on the social media. And you know, it's pretty simple here. We have trading, and apparently a lot of coming soon buttons here. I think we can't not show it until without the code. So I don't know what the code is, so I'm not able to show you guys this thing. And then there's obviously the Galax mission, which you want to do. And then we have BlastUp. This is a Launchpad. They also have a Galax mission. Not other ways to really participate as of right now. Obviously follow them on their socials. And you can also apply for your project here. But I don't think most of you guys have your own projects. So then we have ALL2, which is a bridge which has a point system. They are going to be doing their own airdrop. They have a multitude of different test nets and main nets, and I've featured this on many videos, guys, and it's a good bridge. It's a fast bridge, and they don't have a token, which is a great reason to farm out this token, because I believe in a lot of ways when we compare it to the Orbiter Finance, for example, I think that's been more overfarmed. So I wouldn't basically allocate too much time into that. So ALL2 is a great one. And there's a quest to basically in Galax to bridge from Sepolia to Blast Sepolia. Then we have Tornado Blast, which is a trading and sniping tool on Telegram and for Blast. And basically, you know, install the Telegram, complete the Galax mission, and maybe if it does already have like some functionalities on the testnet, then use those. Then use the bot to fuck around with the money. They also have a Zeely page separately from their Galax mission. This is probably going to be part of the whole thing, and I guess it makes sense because they may not be, it might be centralized, the whole trading system, so they're not able to calculate it that way really well. So they are probably going to be putting more emphasis on these quest lines for their airdrop in order to be eligible, for you to be ordered to be eligible. And yeah, so there's a couple of missions here, pretty easy. And when you always see that there's an OAT or an NFT reward, like that's when you know that these are worth doing and they are going to be leading you to an eventual airdrop qualification or one of the qualifications. Then we have BlastOff. This is going to be a Launchpad and a native yield system. So basically you're going to be getting yield from BlastOff. And I'm not 100% sure, is this by the main team? They have their own Blasto token. And you can get this by using their code for Blast, which don't use it, use mine. So basically, and then they have the redacted YDO. I don't know what that stands for. And these are going to be launching here. I don't think they're going to be having an airdrop necessarily, only for Galaxy guys, but they're going to be having a sale. And maybe doing the Galaxy quest gets you whitelisted for the sale. So sometimes when you have a new big chain forming, Launchpads can be very powerful in the beginning when the steam is hot, so to speak. So that's when you want to get in. Then we have another testnet called TNT Swap. This is also on Sepolia. Same stuff, guys. Do swaps and do 25% here, and then we're going to be doing it for TNT, and then I'm going to be providing those to the Liquidity. And that's basically how it's done. And going on, put me data sum here. A lot of these are using, I wish they would use sometimes a bit more different interfaces, like everybody seems to be copying each other. And there's probably nothing else to going around outside from their Galax mission. So as I kind of said, a lot of the things we're featuring here today are going to be, they are going to be having their own Galax missions, because like you can't really give money for people grinding out testnets, social media tasks, even though those are free as well. You just have to have systems in place to avoid botting, and I guess social media tasks do extend our way to do that. Then we have Blast Name Service, and it's pretty simple, guys. The same stuff that we always cover. This is also once again on testnet, so you can register many as you want to. And I'm going to be doing a lot of years here. And I think, you know, a lot of these dapps we're going to be focusing here today are likely going to be, okay, maybe we don't have the money enough for that. Let's try again. So there might be like a mainnet phases for a lot of these things. So you might have to wait till mainnet until the farming is ideal. Some chains just don't want to reward testnet behavior, and there's very good reasons for that, as I already mentioned. And there we go, we have registered our domains, or just a second, and then we're going to be going into my profile and always set out the reverse record, and then you're going to be hitting save. This is going to be giving you extra transaction on the chain in case those testnet transactions are going to be counted for something. Then there is a SoFi platform called AlphaClub. We are kind of on a stage where these SoFi platforms are not really airdropping at any point. Like, so some of them are airdropping so slow, and most of them don't really have that much value. So this is not a high priority, but hey, why not? Why not? And this is going to be launching in 8 days. So there's 8 times a day waiting, and maybe there's going to be, and there's also a Galax program for this one. So thought I should be mentioning this. Then there is Blast Penguins. Website is down right now, but I think they had a Galax project up, so please do that. Then we have Monoswap. which I think is also a DEX name for another chain. And pretty same stuff, guys. Swapping back and forth. I think they also have launchpads and NFTs. And I think the Blur is going to be the main launchpad on Blast. Like, that's where the NFTs are going to be traded on. And they already have announced the airdrop here, so this is a high priority. And what is this alpha thing? Okay, not working. Pooling is not working. What about positions? Okay, you can add a position here. Add USDC full range. I understood. And approve USDC. So testnets, guys, like, this is a great opportunity for people who don't have capital. So these are the chains you kind of want to do. There's many of these testnet campaigns going on right now, multiple different chains, and we only have limited time. I have limited time. I try to, cover these in a timely phases. I try to find myself on the side. Like, I just feel like I don't have the time for everything right now. And then lastly, we have two things still left. We have Ignite Finance. They also have a faucet here, which is pretty good. So you want some testnet tokens, use this. I'm going to be claiming actually all of them. I want all the transactions because these are so free, and we can obviously provide these to the liquidity if we want to. And very same stuff. We're going to be trading and we're going to be providing liquidity. And there's not really much else to do here. And then we have the very last dApp, which is a ring exchange, which is also going to be serving as a launch pad. And then there's going to be something else here as well. But once again, swap, provide liquidity, and that's it. That's literally it. So that's kind of what we have to cover here. Just to kind of recap here, that in case you want these invites, contact me on Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. And you have something to deposit, because we want to get the permanent invite code so we can give a reward bigger for the community. And I will be seeing you guys on the next video when it will be dropping out. There's obviously a big competition going on between these NFT chains. We have Rari, we have Frame, now we have Blast, we have Zora, and then there's probably a couple of other ones which I don't forget. And all of them are fighting for this new idea of an NFT chain, because the Blur people actually were behind of destroying the NFT community on Ethereum because they made the fees to zero. And going to zero on fees obviously killed all the volume, and the projects couldn't get those fees to fund out other things and do things and sponsorships, partnerships. So that's why a lot of these new chains emerging on the NFT space are all basically doing like in taxation system, kind of like what we have in Wax, which is a good thing. So people are not escaping royalties by playing the hoops on the chain. But which one's going to be coming the prominent one remains to be seen. But I bid you farewell, guys. Follow me on my socials, join the social channels, become a member on YouTube, become a subscriber. I will be seeing you in the next video when it will be dropping out. Thanks, and see you later.